Okay, perimeter of a square. Let's make a square. Perimeter of a square. Here's a square, and it says that the perimeter is 160. So if we've got some length here that's x, and typically actually they use the variable s for the side. This s, actually I'm going to use x because confusingly it looks like it might be 5. This is x, and this is x, and this is x, and that's x. Then to go all the way around, you're going x length plus x is 2x, 3x, 4x. You're going a distance of 4x. So you can say that distance of 4 times whatever the length of the side is, because you do that distance 4 times. You do it once, twice, 3, 4 times, whatever that length is, and we're calling it x. That 4 times that length of one side, to get you all the way around the perimeter, is equal to what they tell you the perimeter is, which is 160. Okay, so the 4 sides, going all around the 4 sides, equals 160. So we're going to divide that by 4 to find out what is that length of one side. And you get x is equal to 40. The length of the side is equal to 40. 40 what? Well, it's obviously 40 inches because they tell us that the perimeter is in inches. Okay, so 40 inches. And this one is 40 inches as well. Square. So if that's the perimeter, 40 by 40 by 40 by 40 all the way around, what's the area? Well, area is length times width. The length times the width. Length times the width. Or 40 times 40. So let's write it in here. What is, what is 40 times 40? One of our tricks that I'm hoping that you're doing, if you already knew coming to me, is that when you multiply by numbers that are multiples of 10, end in 0, then what you're going to do is you're going to temporarily drop the 2 zeros and do 4 times 4, and you get 16. And then at the end, you say, how many zeros did I temporarily drop? I dropped 2 of them, so we're going to add those 2 back on. And you get 1600. Well, 1600 what? 1600 inches times inches. Anything times itself is that thing squared. Inches times inches, inches squared. That's your answer. And hopefully you get what it means to be inches squared. By the way, it is just, well, let's mark it that as D. Okay? But this is what you're saying here. I'm going to drag this other thing just to make it clear. I'm going to do it down here. Let's make a little 3 by 3. Okay? If you said this is 3 units by 3 units, let's say 3 inches by 3 inches, then let's split this up. Let's split this up into 3 segments like that. Okay? That's the 1, 2, 3 inches. I'm going to split this up this way. 1, 2, 3 inches. Okay? Now what do you have? 3 times 3 is 9. What do you have now? You have 9 square inches. It's an inch by an inch. Okay, you've made squares out of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if you did this by splitting this up into 40 sections, 40 equal amounts, each 1 inch, assuming that that was actually 40 inches, and you did the same thing here, 40, okay, you'd cut it up into 1,600 little boxes that were each an inch on each side, inch by inch, or 1 square inch. It would be the shape of a square measuring 1 inch by 1 inch, and you'd get exactly 1,600 of them. So that's what it means to be square inches, in case you weren't clear on that.